This is my recipe for 2 crusts of pizza. I'm only going to make half of it. Okay, I've got all the stuff. Here's the yeast water, warm water. Oh, what a mess. Before I mix it all up into a dough, I'm adding rosemary. Rosemary, this says crushed rosemary, which is fine because that's basically what I want. I put a bunch in there, and this shaker cheese, the Parmesan stuff you get at the grocery store. Putting a bunch of that in there. I'm just putting it in there. And I'll make a dough up, and I'll let it sit for a while. Maybe, oh, what time is it? 4 o'clock? For about an hour. The gluten or whatever will form. And then I can knead it a little bit, make it smoother, make it into little tiny doughs, balls, and flatten it and fry it. So I'll have little fried breads to have with my leftover chicken soup. Where is it? Here it is. The leftover chicken soup. It's almost beyond. It's on its last days. I don't know how long it should keep in the refrigerator, but it's been there for a week, so who knows. Okay. It started doing something. Flooping up a little. I'm going to knead it a little bit first. Then I'll divide it into little balls and flatten it out. If you let it sit for a little while, when you do this to it, am I in the shot? When you do this to it and pull it and stretch it, it'll actually stretch instead of, if it's not ready yet, then you'll see streaks. This is just, see, it's almost, not quite. You see streaks. I don't know if you can see the streaks or not. For when you make bread or rolls. But when it's pliable, when the gluten is formed, you can stretch it and you don't see streaks. Of course, I have rosemary and cheese in here, so okay, let's divide it up into some pieces. Oh, that's a big piece. I think we'll make 6 pieces. Oops, that one needs a little more. Come on, you. The sun is playing hide and seek today. Okay, they're going to be a little different sizes, but that's okay. Okay. Put them over here. I guess I'll put them back in the bowl. And they can wait their turn. Okay. I want to make it as thin as possible. I guess there's a way if you had a pasta maker that you could run it through there. Oops. Well, piddly-poo. And those of you who are professional with bread and stuff are going, you didn't do this, or you should have done that. Yeah, I know. Okay. That's pretty good. See? You can kind of see kind of sea light through it a little bit. Then we bring it over here to the pan of olive oil and watch what happens. It'll puff up a little bit. As it's cooking. Of course I put a little more oil than I normally do. I barely put any oil in there. You let it cook till it starts to brown on the bottom, and you flip it over. It doesn't take that long. What do we have? Alright, be difficult with me. And it's not there yet. Okay, I let it go for about a minute and I can smell the rosemary. It smells great. Let's see what we have on the other side. Without splashing? Okay, well, sometimes it'll form bubbles as you have the second side cooking. Maybe I didn't let the dough sit long enough. Maybe I have too much oil. I don't know. I'll let this go for at least another minute till the bottom browns like this. Then I'll pull it off, put it on paper towels, and sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese on it, and then fry up the rest of them. And I can eat that with my soup. Fried bread and chicken soup.